Welcome back, my friends, to Heroes of the Storm. Today, in the redo showcase videos, we're going to be taking a look at another assassin in this game that has received some changes since the last time we took a look at him, and I thought he deserved a second look, and that is Kael'thas, the Sun God of the Blood Elves, or the Sun King, actually, not Sun God. No, do not need to make him one of those old gods in Warcraft. So what has changed with Kael'thas since last time? Well, it used to be that you would have a build focused on Living Bomb, and many considered that to be his best way to build him, because they figured that would make it where that would do the most damage, because it would spread, it would just keep doing damage from hero to hero, and if you're lucky, that can still do that, just not as effective. And then he got some changes to where Blizzard in their comments said they wanted him to be more of an AoE damage type of mage. Where now the main focus, it seems to be on Flame Strike. Being that it's supposed to, do a lot of damage in an area. And I'll tell you, it's been pretty effective. He's actually become one of my favorite assassins to play in Hero League if you're able to play him, because usually he gets banned in the first bans, but if you're lucky enough, you can be able to grab him, and it's a pretty effective build. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So first off, we have a couple of quests. You know how they used to have that Arcane Barrier here at level 20 for him? Well, now you could get it if you go with the Mana Addict quest with the regen globes, and then you'll get that Mana Barrier. However, I have found that Convection is a very good choice to go with, because as it says here, every time that it damages an enemy hero, it increases its damage by 5 up to 100, but you lose all the damage bonuses if you die. But here's the reward. After gaining, basically after hitting a hero 20 times, it increases Flame Strike damage by an additional 100, and you no longer lose any of the bonuses if you die. So just to put that in perspective, here at level 1 it says it does 300 damage. So this is saying it would go up to over 500 damage, and you would no longer... Now, the hard part is getting to fulfill this quest, because, obviously he's vulnerable and squishy, so you have to, throw down Flame Strike and then run away, because you do not want to lose that bonuses, because then you gotta start all over again. But if you get the quest reward, it becomes very fulfilling, because the rest of the... Now, here at 4, I now have gone to where I do Mana Tap, where the Verdant Spears restore some mana, because, of course, he uses a lot of mana very quickly. So you need to get it back. At 7, Burned Flesh. When Flame Strike damages 2 or more, they take an additional damage equal to 8% of their maximum health. So if you're lucky enough to get more than 2, or at least 2 people in a Flame Strike at the same time, they take even more damage. So if they are all bunched up together and you're able to get them Flame Strike right where they're standing, and they stay there, you're going to do quite a bit of damage. At 10, Phoenix has kind of been somewhat nerfed. They added a cooldown to where now it's 60 seconds. It used to be 40 seconds. But either one is still fine. I usually go with Phoenix, although sometimes if you're playing against a lot of squishies, Pyroblast is not a bad choice, because that can almost instantly kill them. You just have to make sure you're in a safe spot, because it makes you stand there for 2 seconds, and you could die very quickly, and there go all your bonus for Flame Strike. So that's why sometimes I like to go with Phoenix, because it's also a great poking ult for certain objectives where you just need to poke. At 13, Living Bomb choices here. This one can reduce the cooldown. This one can slow enemy speed. I kind of usually just go for Fission Bomb, just to increase the explosion radius, just to increase the chances that maybe it will spread and do damage to additional heroes or minions or such. At 16, this is a very good choice to make. Fury of the Sunwell. Flame Strike will then explode a second time 1.5 seconds later. So if you have them bunched up there and you throw this down, you're going to have 2 of these come up in a matter of 2 seconds. And it becomes so good, especially when you have Convection going. And then at 20, usually you could buff either of the heroics, but they've added a couple different ones here that are actually pretty good. You've got Master of Flames, which Living Bomb can spread from explosions, can now also spread Living Bomb. So, if you're going with a Living Bomb build, I guess that can be good to go. But here's what I like. I like going with Flamethrower. Increases the cast range of Flame Strike by 40%, so if you hit 2 more heroes, Flame Strike's cooldown is reduced by 4 seconds. So that goes hand in hand. Now you can cast this from even farther away to protect yourself even more. So with this, combined with this, and with this, where it explodes twice, and then you've got... I mean, it's a really powerful build. I've seen it where it can do a ton of damage. So let's take a look at the new Kael'thas in action. I'll show you guys what I mean. Oh, Infernal Shrines. This is not a bad map for him with the Flame Strike build, as Flame Strike can be very effective and helpful for the objective. But yeah, I've learned that this build can be really good, and I've learned to be pretty good with Kael'thas, where now, if I end up being first choice in ranked play, and he doesn't get banned, if I'm able to grab him, I usually feel pretty comfortable with him now. I mean, I obviously do want whoever is going to be our healer, I kind of try sometimes let them know, hey, I'm going for this quest, try and keep me alive long enough so I can fulfill the quest, because it's going to pay off for us later in the game when I can do like an extra 200 damage with this ability. Alright, so protection. And of course, when I have Verdant Spears active, it makes the it makes this circle even bigger. So it makes the radius for this ability better, and it increases your chances of them getting hit by it. So we have a Lieutenant Morales.
The battle begins.
I would want to tell this Morales AI to stay with me, but the AI gets so wonky when you tell it to do something. Like, hey, follow me, and sometimes they'll just retreat.
Let the battle begin.
When they don't need to. But that's unfortunately how the AI is in this game. So we have Zul bottom, Greymane mid. Who are we going against? Karazim, Diablo, another Kael'thas, Medivh, and Sylvanas. Medivh is mid.
It shall be done.
Oh, another Kael'thas. There you go, Karazim. Have a living bomb. Boom! There we go. Gonna stick with Morales.
Indeed.
Indeed. Look at you just staying there healing up Johanna. I still hit him even though it was not that big of a circle. Let's do boom! Oh, they got out. Thank you, Morales. See how quickly I used up my mana? I gotta go tap the fountain just to get more mana. Until I can get to our level 4 town, so I can get more mana on my own. There we go. Also need those globes to help restore my mana. Boom! There we go. 11 of 20, I'm already more than halfway there. Of course, the AI makes it really easy to do this because, of course, they're so dumb. Look at the... Ha! He spread living bomb.
Slay its guardians. The Punisher.
Slay its guardians. The Punisher awaits.
Be purged.
Go. There you go, Medivh. Have a living bomb.
The sun lights my path.
Boom! Oh, bye-bye, Karazim. Alright, I'm gonna go back to base, heal up, and get more mana. 14 of 20. You just kind of play that way just early on.
So be
And it's gonna pay off later in the game, as long as you can stay alive and be able to build this up. Sorry, we just need to go in there and hit 3 more and we're good. Not necessarily concerned about the objective at this moment. I'm just more focused on trying to complete my quest. Honest. Oh, spread it to Diablo, nice. Boom, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Quad kill.
Quad kill. I do like this map.
Annihilate.
Alright, there we go, burn flesh. Boom! There we go, got him. Oh, AI, you're so dumb. It's so funny.
That's the way we do it.
One more. Here you go, Medivh. Thank you for helping me complete my quest. See, there we go. Bonus damage, 200. Hey, AI teammates, help me get this merc camp. And now let's go over here and grab this one.
That's it. Keep going. We've got this.
We should recruit these mercenaries. Oh man, if this was a ranked match, I'd be feeling really good right now.
But we're not done yet.
Obviously, we're just playing AI, but sometimes when you get into really bad losses in ranked
We
mode,
should recruit these.
you'll take the wins, even if it's against AI. It still feels good to win.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
I am coming to help.
Thank you, Johanna, but I may be done by the time you get here. Kind of wasted that thing right there. Oh well.
We will not be stopped.
Alright, and let's go with Phoenix.
It will be made to serve us.
We should recruit these mercenaries.
We should recruit these mercenaries. Get back here. There you go. Boom, there we go. And now Phoenix to help out with the objective. Oh, it spread to Diablo who's right there. That's awesome. Woo! Of course, all our mercs now are doing some heavy pushing. I am like so out of mana.
And no one Kael'thas.
Ah. Boom. Hey, leave Morales alone. Here we go. Both of you have a living bomb. Boom! Oh! Hit Diablo! Get him, get him, get him, get him!
It shall be done.
Arcane pleasure shall serve.
They just stood there.
Untouchable.
Child's play. Let us press onward. Oh, that's off. I like Kael'thas' like cockiness. He's very snarky. Very cocky, I love it. Oh, here we go. Ah! They didn't move back. Oh well. Run away, teammates! I'm gonna run away.
Hero of the storm.
7-13, nothing. My whole team probably got Hero of the Storm. My whole AI team.
The sun lights me back.
Hey, Greymane,
We should recruit these
why don't you go ahead and try and get those mercs? Go on, get them. See what I mean? The AI will like do that when they don't need to.
We should recruit these mercenaries.
I will help you.
Help is on the way.
Boom, there we go. Cleared the wave. It's also, yeah, it makes him really good at helping clear lanes. Getting siege damage.
Indeed.
Finish off that fort.
The shrine will be ready soon.
Oh, thank you for spreading my living bomb.
Annihilate. Slay the Guardians. Unleash the vision. Go now.
It shall be done.
Nope. Boom. Boom. There you go, you're dead.
Not
Brutalize them.
We should recruit
Let's see if my AI team will actually go ahead and do that.
these Kael'thas.
No? Alright, fine. I'll go ahead and start myself, and then they'll come to help me out. There we go. Thank you, Greymane.
The sun lights my back. Well done. Let us press onward.
Summon your mortal.
Whoops. Hit twice. Boom, and then boom.
Child's play.
Obviously, the game's gonna give me MVP. Yep. And a vote for myself. So, believe it or not, when these changes happened, there were people who used to play Kael'thas a lot, who thought he was like the most powerful hero in the game at the time. They thought he got nerfed because they thought Living Bomb was like the end-all be-all. They're like, man, they've totally ruined Kael'thas. I've seen some people say that in chat in Hero League when they were going to select Kael'thas, and they were like, oh, he's not good anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This build is really good. You know, I've been very successful with this build in Hero League when I've gotten the opportunity to actually play Kael'thas, if he's not banned. But, yeah, he's still one of the better damage dealers in the game. And I think this kind of helps because of the area of effect and, you know, being able to spread that out that much. I mean, yeah, Living Bomb does a better job of spreading the damage like that, but I mean, this can be very, very powerful. Yeah, so, I mean, I really enjoy this new version of Kael'thas. When I get the opportunity to play him in ranked, it does well as long as I don't get killed before I lose my quest. If I can fulfill the quest, though, it makes doing damage even better. So, yeah, I think Kael'thas right now is really, really good. And we'll probably be taking a look at someone else who got a redo when we come back. Stay tuned.